Hi guys, just another update on the Wrapped Luna token. Oh my days. The amount of stuff that's coming out now about this whole mishap with Terra Luna is pretty shocking, to be honest. Following up from my last video, I was talking about Coinbase being fraudulent, holding people's coins, changing the smart contracts, which is all still very relevant. However, there's more information coming out now, which I think you should be aware of. Today we're going to go into the war room. So this is the transcripts that have been leaked from the Terra Luna team. Now, I'm going to read through these in a minute, but one thing I will say, I don't think Coinbase are innocent in this. However, they could have been duped to a degree. Coinbase could play victim slightly. However, I'm pretty sure Coinbase aren't idiots. But do Coinbase know the whole team behind Terra? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. Let's just have a read through some of the transcripts and you'll understand what I mean. So this is the developers that are trying to solve the problem of the Terra crash to make Terra 2. So let's just start off with this one. I think I'd be happier staying poor at this point. Thunderer replies, fuck that. These people who literally are popping out the woodwork should not get an equal voice. It's not sounding professional already, is it? You know what I mean? In reply, lol. I've been building on Terra for over a year, friend. Ask TFL or even Flipside or Apollo. Nexus only came in Q3, Q4. Please remember your roots. Andres, what the fuck? Guy at the bottom, time to trim membership again or not? It's a whack-a-mole. Let's keep going. This is the Terra team building Terra 2, by the way. Let's come down to Victor there. If there's 30 million to be made, people will figure it out. So they're talking about some inconsistencies that people will sniff out, like people like myself and other investigators. Next guy. It's just some manipulation. At the bottom, any concerns? EJ, even if we don't care about the bridged asset, I think we at least need to prepare lock for the market swap. The bridged asset is Wrapped Luna. That's what they're addressing. So all this stuff that's fallen apart, they forgot about the bridged asset, and now the developers, they're laughing about it. They're trying to hide it. And as you can see there, 2342, that's the main problem now. So, Jason, yeah, that's easy. EJ, let's move on to another problem then. This is the developers at Terra Luna trying to make 2.0. They're trying to squish things. It's plain as day. Now, I'll go to the next slide in a minute. I'm going to put the link to all the transcripts in the description below. So, I'm not trying to shill anything, guys. You can read through it all yourself. I've been through most of it. I'm only picking pieces that I've screenshotted here. There is tons. Let's go to the next one. The combos are too fragmented and it's very hard to catch up. 1. Market module is still running. Yun is working on the patch. 2. Bridged asset is locked. Talking about Wrapped Luna. Not sure we're going to care about this. So they're basically saying they're going to basically drop the Wrapped Luna. 3. Distribute plan for the new chain. Are we using a snapshot for distribution to create contract on the new chain and let people to swap it with the predefined rates using the bridge? Scrolling down. Feel free to keep adding to the problems. Edit it. So, what I'm getting at here, guys, is they're aware. The bridged asset. The bridged asset is Wrapped Luna. Plain as day. It's plain as day. They know what they're talking about. Then there's other people in here. As far as I'm aware, there's about 300 of these developers, and they all seem to be fighting between each other. And considering these people lost £40 billion, $40 million, if you read the way they talk to each other, these guys couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. Look at them. They are just arguing with each other, and people are wondering where all the money's gone. It's these absolute idiots. Continuing, let's go to the top there. All projects on Terra should be made aware of what is being discussed here. So there's people revolting about what's going on, and people just like, oh, forget it. Tundra. I will just keep saying how much I disagree with you. So it's basically a thread of people tweaking code and falling out. No wonder it absolutely collapsed. What else have we got here? PMP in reply, you should echo one disagreement per team. So basically the whole freaking ecosystem and all the teams are falling apart here. Let's have a look at this one. While you were building your fake TBA behind closed doors, I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that, but it doesn't sound good. We actually gathered all the founders under the same roof and reached a consensus that a meta-governance method was needed, and everyone agreed this was the right way to make the initial decision at least, and the new governance method can be decided later on. One vote per team and validator. So there's a lot of falling out here, guys. They're trying to make Terra 2.0 and they're all falling out. What else did they say? Can we create independent votes where only teams can vote, or only validators can vote, or both? It's not looking good, is it really? Let's go to the next slide. In reply, fuck that, professional. These people who literally are popping out the word work should not get an equal voice. Now, let me just go to the sources of that. And I'm going to link this in the description. You can all look at it yourself. These are all the transcripts of the Terra team talking to each other like shit. No concern for the Rap Luna. No concern for anything. They just want to get the new chain going and make some money. And I can prove it to you. This is the last thread with the messages. Let's see what they say. Let's see how it ends. That last quote there, Sebastian. I always wondered what 300 people fighting over $45 million would look like. That's funny, isn't it? You keep saying everyone should vote, but that is unfeasible. What do we define a project team as? A project of 30 builders and a massive chain defining TVL can't be given equal vote as small NFT projects or undaunted, unverified team. This is not about personal values. It is about feasibility and long-term viability for the chain's survival. So that guy's speaking up there. He is not happy. Let's just roll up. These are the closing words. Okay, so I'm the founder of the French community, and I've been here since 2019, and I worked hard for free to make people know Terra, to recognize the project, to share the vision. I never had any help or support to launch the Orni by the ecosystem, or even, I'm not sure what that is, Pylon or Star Terra didn't even took time to respond to my request. I always counted Terra as my crypto family. That's why I'm here today, willing to restart from the ash, even if I'm now ruined, even if my project now almost lost everything and I have trouble to paying my team. But now all I see is greed. I saw personal attacks I saw people who don't bother working, organizing on projects to get a bigger share of the pie. I saw the worst of us. If this is Terra 2.0, you are planning to make, at this point, I'm not even sure if I want to be part of it anymore. So these are the developers talking now. Sorry for the typos there. The French guy wasn't in perfect English, but as you can see here, guys, read through the transcript yourself in the description below. They are falling out. There is lines and lines and lines and lines of this. It is absolute, pardon my French, a shit show. The Terra team could not, like I said before, organise a piss up in a brewery. So I actually feel a little bit sorry for Coinbase now, because there's a high chance they didn't know this was going on. However, they're intertwined because they sold us the coins. So what is the next step? There has been another article that's come out about a guy who's done an independent assessment on the whole system. I can't remember his name. It's something like ZX. I'll try and link him in the description. Some independent guy who's done like an analysis on the whole situation. And he's trying to defend what's happened, really. And he said here, the name wrapped Luna token and symbol Luna are not referenced anywhere in the code base. The contracts are only referenced by the ETH wallet address in the configuration files. That's not strictly true. So if we look here in the code, no, it does not say strictly wrapped Luna or Luna. However, if you look at string private, the name, they've set the name to private. The symbol is set to private. The decimal is set to private. But if you come down to line 54, all three of these values are immutable. They can only be set once during construction. So they can't be changed. They cannot be changed. No, it does not say its name in that line of code. However, if we go to Etherscan, the name is wrapped Luna, the symbol is Luna. So I can test that. I can test that totally, because everything is linked back to Luna and wrapped Luna. The classic Luna and classic wrapped Luna do not exist at all. There was another thing this guy said. By the way, can I just say, I'm not shilling anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to sell you a conspiracy. I'm showing you the information. So I'm showing you what I've found, and I'm showing you information other people have found. And this is the article of the guy saying it's pretty... Basically what they've done is okay. Where's the part I'm looking for, guys? I have lost my train of thought totally. Here we are. At the moment, there is no correlation between supplies of Luna and wrapped Luna, because the shuttle is not running, or the current running instance of it has been monkey patched to disable the above functionality, rendering it inoperable. So basically what he's saying is the links between Luna and wrapped Luna, they're not working anymore. They've been disabled. However, I can test this as well a little bit, because if you go onto Twitter and you search in wrapped Luna ledger, let's go down to some photos here. Right, so on the ledger, it has been tracking the actual Terra 2.0. So people have been seeing millions and millions and millions in their account, and they don't know why. So for some reason, the wrapped Luna token has been tracking the Terra 2 on the Ledger wallet, which is very strange how, considering it's uncoupled, it's actually started to track the new one, which is very strange in my opinion, guys. That's all I've got for you today, guys. That was a heavy start to get through, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, my head's hurting now. But thanks for watching. I'm going to keep you updated as best I can. That's all I've found out today. It would be great if you could all like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate y'all watching and commenting. I'll keep you updated. Thank you. Goodbye.